SC Murder and I talked for about 15 minutes, and I asked him how he's made it through all these years. He told me his daughters keep him going. He also said he's grateful to all the fans who support him, and now he says he's grateful to that witness who came forward.
This is a call from A, Louisiana Department of Corrections.
I'm not gonna lie, these last 16 years have been a struggle.
Corey Miller, known to many of you as C. Murder, has spent more than a decade in prison, and up until a few days ago, he wasn't sure if he'd ever get out.
I've been snatched away from my family, from raising my kids, and from my career, from everything, and I just want it back.
A key witness came forward recanting his statement. In an affidavit, Kenneth Jordan said Jefferson Parish deputies pressured him to lie by holding an unrelated charge over his head. Jordan said he knew Miller did not shoot and kill a teenager 16 years ago, but he said detectives told him to say otherwise. Now, all these years later, Jordan says he wants to right his wrong, and Miller forgives him.
I want him to know I'm not upset with him, and I'm proud of him. And me and my family, my daughters, especially, we thank him. For real, I mean, it's just
First time in a while, he has hope that he may not die in prison. And he's glad his family, friends, and fans continue to fight for his justice.
my heart hasn't smiled since I've been locked up for 16 years. And I just want them to know that my heart is smiling.
And C. Murder also told me despite everything that's happened, he says he's not bitter. He also says he still has faith in the justice system and he hopes the system will do the right thing. C. Murder told me until that happens, he's going to do what he's done these last 16 years. That is wait, pray, and hope for the best.
Christina, thanks. Here's the backstory behind the sentencing. In 2002, 16-year-old Steve Thomas was killed in a nightclub in Jefferson Parish. Days later, Miller was arrested and charged for the killing with second-degree murder. In 2003, a jury found him guilty of that charge, but the judge overturned the conviction. In 2009, during the retrial, Miller was found guilty and sentenced to life in prison without parole.
Yo, it's Big Ant, the spokesman, man. We're back. Another edition of Urban Politicians TV. UPTV. Make sure you stay on your pivot at all times, man. Had to come tap in on C. Murder and him coming out again and speaking from prison and putting a message out there. And I'm going to get into that in just a second. But I put this clip in the beginning from WDSU News, and I'm had a link in the description for that because that was the last time I heard about C. Murder, and they were saying it was looking like he was going to come home a couple years ago right here. One of the witnesses had said the police had forced him and hung a case over his head to actually say, hey, man, you seen C. Murder do this. We saw back in the game and everything like that. I don't know all the details of that case, but I do want to send condolences to the family of that teen. Most definitely, no matter who did it, that's a loved one lost. But C. Murder has maintained his innocence the whole time. We've seen Monica work in this situation. We've seen Kim Kardashian supposed to be looking in. He been gone all this time, and he's maintained his innocence the whole time, man. I actually grew up on TRU, No Limit as a baby, as a kid. I remember running around. That was who I was looking at on TV and everything like that. So to see him going through this still right now, and he's claiming his innocence, man. If it's not 100% factual that he did this, I don't feel like nobody should be serving time behind prison. That's just how I feel about it in any situation. But C. Murder said this right now. January 17, 2023 marked 21 years. I, Corey Miller, have been in the Louisiana penal system. I have been fighting for my health and freedom against this wrongful conviction and simultaneously fighting for my constitutional rights that were stripped away and violated by the penal system of Louisiana. An appeal was filed late December of 2022, and the DA and judge of Louisiana has 30 days from February 7, 2023 to answer because conditions in the Eland Hunt Correctional Center have not improved. I am engaging in a hunger strike that began on February 23rd of 2023 to bring awareness to me and all inmates neglected and abused at the hands of the Louisiana penal system. It is imperative now more than ever that a quick strategic move is made as my health has significantly declined due to the prison system's inhumane conditions and I am not getting proper medical treatment. This is taking a major toll on me, but I refuse to give up. Please stand with me. That's how I go in the system, bro. They forget about niggas there. That's how they do. Starve. And we've seen, I remember we were seeing it viral on the news when they had dead bodies laying around. I think that was in Alabama, bro. They didn't have lights and everything like that. And it ain't supposed to go down like that. But once you get in the system, they don't be caring about niggas no more. That's how they do. They gonna starve you. They gonna have you not getting your medical and things like that. And they really don't be caring. And for C murder case, he claims that he's innocent still. They found him guilty, but there is a witness saying, hey man, I lied. The police got me to lie. We know Louisiana do be having some real crooked cops out there. That's actually undeniable. We've seen that over the time. Places like Baltimore, we know it's crooked cops all over, but I know Louisiana is one of them places. Baltimore, we done seen time and time again when they done put crack and drugs on people. I don't know if y'all familiar with the artist Young Moose. He went through a situation like that. But overall, it's some people that's in there with C murder who really did their crimes. And they are going through that. They being starved also. So I tell my people, as I always say, let's do our best to not be part of this system, this legal slave trade. As I keep telling y'all, these prison systems was created in America and became an economy thing after slavery ended. They started leasing out prisoners as slaves for work. And now the cycle is continued with some money grabbing thing. It's a lot of people in there that are innocent. I don't know. I don't solve the crimes. I don't know the laws or the details of everything all the time. But I know it is some people in there innocent. And even if you ain't innocent, you will be a legal slave documented on paper that's making them money. They get bread per head they can put in the bed. Tell me what y'all think, man. We got more coming, more videos, all that. 1000 for shit show. Stay on your pivot. More coming.